Around a year ago, I opened a business in Ukraine. Today, I will tell you what is this business and why did I do that. Hello, my name is Vera, and on this channel I will be walking you through the growth of my business and the journey of becoming an entrepreneur from scratch. So, a year ago I opened a laundry business in Ukraine. And yes, I opened it during the third year of war. To add a twist to it, I don't even live in Ukraine full time. And yet another layer of complexity is that this was my first real business. I have not been a professional entrepreneur. So this is a laundry for businesses, not for individuals, meaning that for now we only service businesses such as hotels, restaurants, gyms, medical centers, anyone who needs textile on a daily basis. So in business terms, we are B2B business. Work with the clients that rely daily on the laundry need and require consistency, reliability, and quality. Before last year, specifically December 2024, when we opened to clients, I have never run any business. I've been actually 20 years in employment, and I put money aside together with my husband for some investment, but the truth is that for quite a few years this has been my dream. I have been dreaming of my own venture. I had several ideas and slowly the idea of laundry won. So why would this idea come into fruition eventually? I will give you a bit of a background. I run an Airbnb, a classical side hustle, but I take it seriously. I communicate with clients daily. We are a super host for consecutive 5 years with an average review at top 5 level. And the biggest difficulty and the highest cost actually for running Airbnb, surprisingly, were not utilities or cleaning, and difficulty is not difficult clients, for example, but the laundry. We would work with probably as many as 5 different laundries and would go into the same pattern every time. It would start all good and nice and promises made. Decent services would be delivered for some time, but then inevitably this would deteriorate. And I sort of get why. As an apartment, as an Airbnb apartment, we are an extremely small and unimportant client for an industrial laundry. Like, picture this. My manager runs 10 apartments, and that would mean like equivalent of 10 rooms hotel, which is a very, very small hotel. But with 10 different addresses, 10 different pick-up, drop-off schedules, and different quality of linen, and very, very small volumes. So we would inevitably be deprioritized. Our deliveries would be inconsistent, quality really bad. I would, for example, receive the linen from different apartments, not mine, so it was not reliable at all. So I would start realizing that there is a gap in the market for dry cleaning for individuals, where you and me take our clothing. Apartments are not a good client because these services are too expensive for recurrent textiles. And for big industrial laundries, as I just explained, we would be not an interesting business for them. The bigger hotel, the better. So I saw that there is a gap uncovered and unserved, not only of apartments, but of small or medium clients like restaurants, beauty salons, coffee shops, small medical centers. So I thought, with my business idea, we would cover this gap. But it's not only market demand drove me, it's also my personal inclination towards services. I like services. Ever since my first job as a waitress, as being a student, I loved this job because I loved seeing clients happy and returning gladly. After that, I was working as a banking officer, servicing small businesses. And again, my favorite part of work was iteration with the clients. And that only was cemented with an Airbnb experience. I communicate with clients personally through the Airbnb app. And well, you could see by yourself going on my apartment that that's what clients say, along with the cleanliness and location of the apartment, that they liked communicating with the host. I want people to feel welcome, to feel that they are waited for and that they are guests. And I'm a very big fan of my hometown Lviv, and I want people, tourist guests, to love the city as much as I do. But why in Ukraine? Well, specifically in my hometown Lviv. Lviv is a very touristic city, or was before the war. It's situated 80 kilometers from the EU border, and it has a big historical legacy. This city used to belong to Austrian-Hungarian Empire and has this sort of architecture, like think of Vienna, for example. This city is having a good tradition of high hospitality and services. This is a coffee-loving city, has a lot of restaurants, a lot of hotels. And I see a great potential in it, actually, because the city is so far away from the active war line. A lot of internal tourists flocked in, a lot of businesses relocated here, bringing new energy, new ideas, new sort of practices to my hometown. So sadly, in the times of war, this city benefited most due to its location. And yeah, I opened the business during the war. How crazy is that? But honestly speaking, I am not alone. Quite a share of our clients also are newly opened hotels and restaurants that opened alongside with us. So I think I'm not the only one who shares this confidence in this part of my country, in this city. And when the borders will reopen and sky will be open again for flights, I want my business to be well positioned, well established, to be able to absorb the new demand. But this pretty much is just the beginning. On this channel, I will be honest with you with what did I do wrong, what were my mistakes, and there were and are many, to be sure, but also what worked and why I still think this is or was a good idea to get into this adventure. Just stay with me and see step by step how do I develop my business from scratch. And if you think about starting your venture, if I could remotely in the country at war without prior experience, then you can do that for sure. Bye for now and see you in the next videos.